Measuring tapes help us measure distances and the dimensions of different objects. But a measuring tape doesn't work in every situation. Why isn't there a single tool that lets us measure everything? Now, there is. Introducing Bagel, the smart tape measure. Bagel lets you measure just about anything, at home and at work. Bagel has 3 different modes: string mode, wheel mode, and remote mode. String mode is great for measuring straight lines, curves, and around corners. Wheel mode lets you measure irregular or odd-shaped objects. And it also makes taking measurements with one hand much easier. Remote mode lets you measure objects that are far away and out of your reach. After you're done measuring, you'll need a way to record your measurements. Using pen and paper can be a real hassle. With Bagel, you can quickly and easily save your measurements with voice descriptions. Just take your measurement, push the Save button, and then tag a voice memo to it.
Door of the future radar.
When you're done, Bagel will send your measurements to Bagel's mobile app via Bluetooth. This mobile application lets you review your saved measurements and share them with your friends. Bagel is precise. It uses our patented technology to make sure you always get an accurate measurement. Also, Bagel has an easy-to-read digital display that's viewable in most lighting conditions.
In the past few years, all sorts of measuring devices have become smarter and made our lives easier. Smart scales, smart thermometers, and even smart watches. But when it comes to measuring size, we still use a tape measure which is more than a century old. Why don't we innovate the way we measure size? So we created Bagel, a smart tape measure. We put a lot of effort into creating Bagel. Our team worked night and day to make the best quality product with this friendly design. We have our final prototype that is ready for mass production. Now we need your help to deliver this amazing product to everyone. Please help us bring this Bagel to life. Thank you.
Size matters. Bagel.
A garden is a fusion of light and air, earth and water. It's a living, breathing thing. A good gardener has to be mindful. You have to understand the interaction between all of nature's elements and what those mean for your plants. 18 months ago, I set out to create something that could change how people interact with their land, their plants, and their garden. Something that could help them better understand their environment, because understanding your environment is the first step to conserving it. I created a company called Eden, and this is our first product, the Eden Garden Sensor. Eden assesses soil nutrition in your garden, tracks how humid or dry it may be, the temperature, the kind of sunlight you're getting throughout the day. Then Eden takes all that information about your garden and cross-references it with meteorological data from the area you live in. Eden can tell you what type of fertilizer is best for your soil and what vegetables will thrive in it, when to plant them, and how often to water. And that advice isn't just based on generalities. It's based on what's happening in your garden right now. The end result is healthier, more sustainable plants, and hopefully, a deeper connection to your garden. It's really easy to overwater or underwater your garden. Our sprinkler systems just aren't that smart. We wanted to change that. This is the Eden water valve. It's a smart controller that manages your existing watering system. Unlike other watering systems, the Eden valve doesn't use a preset schedule. Eden knows exactly what your garden needs on any given day, and the valve automatically manages your sprinkler system to make sure your plants get precisely that. That means no more waste, no more underwatering, no more overwatering. Your plants get just what they need. If you're a novice gardener, we can help you grow something beautiful. If you're a master gardener, Eden can give you insight into what's happening beneath the surface of your soil. Minute changes in acidity and moisture, the kind of plant stressors that you wouldn't otherwise notice until it's too late. Together, we can take steps to change our food system for the better and make it more sustainable for generations to come. We're really excited to share Eden with you.
Imagine adding an electric wheel to your bike. Travel 20 to 50 miles on a single charge. Pedal when you want, sit back when you don't. Hills? No sweat.
It's 500 watts of power available at the press of a lever. Easy to install and intuitive to operate. Designed in Cambridge, Massachusetts and built in New England.
2 years ago I was watching Tron. Thinking about all that empty space inside the orbital wheel really kept me up at night. Why don't we put a motor? Why don't we put a battery in that space? I managed to make a mini prototype, but I basically have 2 left thumbs and a limited knowledge of engineering.
18 months ago, I was working as a propulsion development engineer at SpaceX when I met Mike and saw the geo-orbital wheel prototype. I loved the concept and wanted to help make it a reality. Since then, we've created 5 generations of prototypes, given hundreds of test rides and logged thousands of miles. From all that user feedback, we've integrated all sorts of features into the wheel. Installation takes only 60 seconds and requires no tools. The battery is easily removable. Even the tires are made of high-density foam. They ride just like a normal tire, but they'll never go flat. The motor will take you 0 to 20 miles an hour in 6 seconds. The feature set goes on, and we've only just got rolling.
For many years, I worked, driven, and rode electric vehicles, first at Ford and then for a bike store in Boulder. I first saw the geo-orbital wheel, I was hooked. We've got this advanced design, sleek aluminium frame, and simple operation. You just pop on the wheel, clip on the throttle, and go. It's bloody brilliant.
Wouldn't it be great if you could use your bike whenever you wanted to, without sweating? All the engineering is done. We got a great product, we got a great team, but we need your help. We really want to keep these built in the United States, but we need to order a batch large enough to keep the cost down. Please support our project in any way that you can.
Thank you, Kickstarter.
Today, everything is becoming mobile. We live in a world that people are constantly on the go and are running their chores everywhere. But there's one office tool that is still stuck behind, that hasn't changed in the past decade and isn't mobile. We're talking about the printer.
We looked at printers today and we saw big bulky boxes with a printhead inside moving from left to right. And then we thought, why not just take the printhead out and put it on a robot? When we first started thinking about creating the printer, the most important thing for us was that it should be small. We knew we had to utilize every single inch. We wanted a pocket-sized printer that can print on any size of paper, precise images. We want people can take it everywhere and use it not only in the office or at home. The printer's cover is made of polycarbonate with a glossy finish. We have 2 options. One is in Mars Black, and the other is titanium white.
I started working on the mechanical configuration, how it will look inside and how to configure the motors so it will be as small as possible and as accurate as possible. We had to keep it small. Everything was designed prior to building it on a computer. We have initial mechanical prototype. We have our initial code. It's about 10 by 10 by 8 centimeters. Our initial prototype is aimed for grayscale images and text. The prototype aims for printing a page in under a minute. We are using a special Bluetooth protocol which allows us to be able to print from any device. That means that no drivers will be needed. It will print on a regular A4 paper. If you have multiple pages, it will hold and it will tell you to change a page.
We started working on this project at our college, JCT, at the Friedberg Entrepreneurship Challenge. We received initial funding and the help and guidance of the college's professors in order to work on this. We've been working hard and we built several prototypes for the robot, and we have our design for manufacturing prototype all designed out. Now we need your support so we can start ordering and working on the smaller and stronger custom-made parts in order to make this robot even smaller and make this incredible device a reality. Thank you for your support.
Hi Kickstarter, I'm Ak from Infinitec, and I'd like to tell you about our new microcomputer, the Pocket TV. The Pocket TV is a small pocket-sized dongle that connects to the HDMI port of any regular television and converts it into a smart TV. It allows you to run your favorite apps right on your TV screen instead of on your phone or tablet. The Pocket TV is one of the world's smallest computers, and it runs Android Ice Cream Sandwich. We started designing microcomputers with our first product, the Infinite USB Memory Drive, or IUM for short. It's like a regular flash drive, but it gives users a virtually infinite capacity. The IUM was extensively featured in the global press, including the BBC, Engadget, and many others. We took all our learnings from the IUM and put them into the Pocket TV to make a better product that's also more fun to use. We call it the Pocket TV because the device is so small that it can fit in your pocket, so you can take it anywhere you go. That's important because you can carry it with you to access all your information, documents, games, and even TV channels wherever you are. Imagine walking into a meeting and plugging it into a projector, then using Dropbox to access your presentation, all without a laptop. It runs Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, so it's very fast and zippy. Then you can customize the screens to look the way you prefer with shortcuts for your apps and even your favorite widgets. You can stream music and video from your NAS drive or online. It works with YouTube, Netflix, Amazon services, and many more. It's great fun for games too. Now you can actually see the facial expressions of how angry these birds really are. Download your favorite news apps, work on documents, check your emails, and of course, you can browse the web too. Don't forget you can download thousands of apps from the Google Play Store. They'll all look amazing on your television. The Pocket TV runs a 1 GHz processor with 512 megs of RAM. It also has a dedicated GPU for graphics that can run up to 1080p resolution. We've also built in a microSD card for additional storage and a USB port that can be used to connect the keyboard, a mouse, a webcam, or the Infinitec Air remote. The Pocket TV comes with a standard infrared remote and is also compatible with any universal remote. There's also an optional air remote for backers who choose it. This remote uses gyroscopic sensors to detect motion, and it allows you to control the screen just by moving your hand. It's very intuitive and comfortable to use, and it adds a whole new dimension to the user experience. We know you guys will love it. What's even more, you can use your iPhone or Android smartphone as a remote control. So that's our Pocket TV. We're now done with our development and are getting ready to go to mass production. We'd like you to join us and help us get the Pocket TV onto screens all around the world. Thanks.